Alright guys, so we're going to be doing an activity today as part of our journal. It's going to be a journal/journal activity. And it's kind of similar to what we did on Friday, that we had certain pictures. We will be using the Lingt website. And in that website, we're going to be going over and reviewing what we've been talking about. So it has to do with Rwanda, and it has certain pictures about the genocide. So this is kind of like our last section into it, just so we can go ahead and move forward. And did anybody see where I left my little note? It's over here. Okay, so the website that you guys are going to be going into is going to be Lingt. Let me get a marker so I can write it down.
I'm already in it.
You're already in it? Okay. I want to say not everyone will be in it. Okay. So I want you guys first to go into your Safari. And once you're there, I want you to type out this website. Yes. Okay, that's the website. Okay, is everyone there? On my end, it might look a little bit different. It should say class 1 AM. Let me know if anybody needs help finding the website. Okay, you guys are good over here. Type it up here. Okay, make sure you don't search for it in Google, that you actually type it in on the very top, on the address bar. Yes, class. Okay, go ahead, once you're there, it's gonna show class 1 AM. Alright, is everyone there? Yes, or we're still typing it out? Jaime? Yours says random things. Are you typing it at the top? Okay. Lingt.com /RA Salazar 1. Go. Try it on this one. I don't know why yours is not doing it. Jaime, anybody got it? Alright guys, anybody that's having trouble with it?
It's not letting him
That's
load.
not letting him either?
It keeps loading.
Okay, because you forgot articles. So I'm sorry. I don't know why it's taking long also.
Turn off the Wi-Fi and turn it back on. That's how it works for me. Yeet. Miss, is he connected to the one that says 476?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it should work.
Okay. Miss York's gonna help you with that one. Alright guys, everyone else is there, right? Okay, so you should see underneath Miss R. Salazar, you should see class 1 AM in red. Has a red little bullet right there. Go ahead and click on it.
The bullet?
Yes. And as soon as you press on it the first time, it's gonna bring up another tab on the side, on the right side, and it says Genocide Rwanda. Okay, go ahead and click there. And it's gonna open up another page. Now, this website, guys, is very cool. You actually get to see the picture from what we're doing on Friday, and it has a brief statement there. It's gonna tell you what to do, and you get to type directly into the text box. Now, before, when we're taking a screenshot and submitting to me, once we're done with this assignment, you actually get to submit, and I will get that collection, and it's organized into this classroom. So it's not like I have to go to each individual iPad to go check your work. I will be able to see your submission here, and I can give you a grade, which is a lot faster. Now, you're gonna have 4 pictures, guys. The first one, what do you see?
Weapons.
Weapons, okay? And basically, I'm gonna go over the first one with you. It says, tell me about the weapons you see here and how were they used. Write 4 sentences to go along with your response. So if you notice right underneath that, you have a text box. That is where you're gonna go ahead and click, and you will enter your response on what you see there. Now, based on the videos that we saw all last week and our workbook assignments, we should have a very good response to that. Can someone, before we enter them, can someone give me an example of what they see?
Machetes, spears.
Machetes, what else?
Hooks. Spears.
Spears, hooks. There's a shovel in there too? There's a shovel in there too, okay. Anyone give me some example of how these were used, even though it's a little graphic? How would they use them, and
They would use the
What
shovel
did
to
they do
dig
with
the
them?
corpses down.
okay, so they would use the shovel to torture people, maybe even to make holes and dig them.
What if they knock them out behind the head?
This is a very graphic conversation, but I just wanted to threaten them,
Slice them.
To hack them.
to slice them,
Hack them.
okay? The spears, we saw a very graphic video on a mom who lost both her children. How did they kill their kids?
With. I honestly don't know. I wasn't listening to some of
Does
it.
anybody
To
recall?
some of it.
Knives? Okay, so they died a very horrific way, guys. It's a very heinous way to kill someone, and especially children. Now, when you are writing your sentences, I want you to think about all of that and include it in your writing. Now, as much as a lot of people say, like, why are we learning this, guys? It's very important, guys, because
It's part of history.
it's part of history. And sometimes if we don't really pay attention to history, we're bound to repeat it, or it's bound to happen. And we want to prevent things like this ever happening. The scariest part is that most of the world did not know that this was happening. And if it wasn't for technology, nowadays you're able to see everything in Facebook. You find out everything that's going on. Back then, did they have that available?
No.
What was their only source of information?
Books.
Books, videos, but what type of videos?
News. Cassettes.
News. If it wasn't reported, most of the world probably did not know that it was taking place. Okay, so now you have a series of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pictures. These are different from the ones that you guys saw on Friday. So all of them basically are asking you a question. What does this represent? Why would they be kept like this? The third picture says, The Tutsis suffered a horrific act of genocide by the Hutus. Do you think this could ever be forgiven? And the last one says, tell me about all the people who took part in helping in Rwanda. There was a lot of groups of people that came in, and we saw them in the video when they all left. I want you to describe the different types of people and include that in your response. So go ahead and start on number 1. I'll give you about 10-15 minutes to get through this, and we'll take it as need be, guys. So if we need a little bit more time, I'll give you an extra few minutes so we can finish. If anyone's having issues with their iPad, please raise your hand so I can go and help you.